Oceans cover more than 70% of the surface of the Earth, yet we know so little about what is beneath the surface of the sea. The water resembles an extraterrestrial planet within our own. We still need to learn more about its creatures in terms of type and quantity, and in this video, we will be talking all about it. Their actions and modifications are still puzzling. Even the physical boundaries of this world remain uncharted. We probably know more about Mars's surface than the ocean floor. Fundamentally, to understand the sea is to comprehend our planet better, and there are still a ton more discoveries to be made there. So let's get started. Number 10. Giant squid. This enormous creature may be the legendary Kraken from Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Pirates of the Caribbean. The giant squid is a strange creature of the deep, and nothing is known about it, even though it is doubtful that it ever assaulted ships. It wasn't even captured on camera while it was still alive until 2004, and wasn't captured on film until after that when it was caught at the surface. In 2012, the underwater video was made possible. Although some estimates suggest they can grow up to 66 feet in height, scientists know little about the lives of these deep-sea giants. Even less is known about them than their relative, the enormous squid, which may be larger in weight but not likely in length. These images of manatees show that many water creatures are cute rather than terrifying. Number 9. Undersea geology. Although we have yet to learn much about ocean scenery, what we have seen suggests that it may be comparable to that on land and is just as spectacular. Brine pools, where the concentration of salt water is higher than the ocean, produce shorelines and surfaces resembling lakes. Underwater in the Denmark Strait, where cooler water cascades down a significant dip in the ocean floor and drops 11,500 feet, is the greatest waterfall on Earth. The largest land waterfall is only 3,212 feet. Underwater volcanoes erupt. The most significant one in recorded history just occurred, and scientists nearly missed it. All of these phenomena are known to exist. However, their precise mechanics are still under investigation, making them one of the puzzling science mysteries that no one has been able to solve. Number 8. Blue whales. These mystery marine giants are the biggest animal to ever live on Earth, but there aren't many of them around to study, partly because the whaling trade nearly wiped them out and they reproduce slowly. The lifespan of these elusive organisms, the age at which they become sexually mature, and the mechanics of their reproduction are all unknown. The animals are challenging to monitor due to their timid nature. Experts were divided in 2017 on whether or not a film of blue whale behavior off Sri Lanka that had never before been seen, including rolling and racing, was a mating ritual. To see if they can find out more, the researchers intend to come back this summer. Number 7. Bloop sound. There had never been a sound like the enigmatic bloop recorded in the South Pacific in 1997. Some believed it to be a recently found species lurking in the depths because it was so loud, low frequency, and had a distinctive pattern. Years of searching for the cause of the noise ended with the announcement in 2005 that it had been an ice quake, which happens when icebergs break off glaciers. Even though that argument has gained widespread acceptance, some conspiracy theorists believe it to be a little flimsy. Number 6. Immortal jellyfish. Could the cure for cancer be found in this little jelly? When challenged with malnutrition or damage, this sea organism, which is no bigger than a pinky nail, has the Benjamin Button-like capacity to go back to a polyp stage, earning it the moniker immortal jellyfish for how it outwits death. This amazing phenomenon was discovered in the 1990s, even though the species had been known for 100 years. The immortal jellyfish may hold promise for treating human ailments like cancer, yet scientists are still unsure exactly how its cells can shrink and develop again. Number 5. The Bermuda Triangle. Miami, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda are the 3 points of the so-called Bermuda Triangle. But you shouldn't be concerned if you have travel arrangements to any of those places. There isn't any evidence that the region is any more dangerous than any other place in the world, or that any supernatural activity is at play, despite the area being notorious for the mysterious disappearances of ships and airplanes. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, acknowledges that there may be scientific explanations for the disappearances, including the possibility of hurricanes, abrupt weather changes brought on by the Gulf Stream, and the Caribbean's numerous islands, which make navigating them challenging. Also acknowledged by NOAA is the possibility that the region tampered with navigational aids, causing them to point true north rather than magnetic north, or that oceanic flatulence, or a burst of methane gas from the water, may have in some way impacted the ships and planes. Number 4. Mariana Trench. The deepest point on Earth is located in the water, about 7 miles down, off the Mariana Islands near Guam. Mount Everest is nearly 5.5 miles tall in contrast. 3 people have only ever traveled to this little-known ocean region. James Cameron, an ocean explorer and filmmaker in 2012 on his first solo voyage, and 2 oceanographers in 1960. The tunnel has extreme pressure of 8 tons per square inch, utter darkness, and temperatures just above freezing. But despite this, marine life has found a way to endure and flourish there. But more investigation into the particular environment is required. Even though it's so far away, pollution still affects it. This year, researchers discovered signs of a plastic bag in a database of photographs from the trench. Sadly, pollution also impacts some of the world's most beautiful natural treasures. Number 3. Giant oarfish. Could these be the legendary sea monsters? The longest bony fish on Earth, this snake-like monster may reach lengths of 56 feet and weigh 600 pounds. However, nothing is known about the rarely observed alive creature because it dwells at depths of roughly 3,300 feet. In 2013, 2 dead oarfish were discovered on Californian beaches, leading researchers to speculate that ominous forces might have been at play to beach the normally deep-sea creatures. Oarfish have been known to wash up on shore before earthquakes. Instead, the tragedy provided scientists with a chance to investigate the specimens, and since they don't even know how many kinds of fish there are, DNA samples may be able to provide light on this. Number 2. The Yonaguni Monument. Are those earthquake-damaged artificial steps and ancient pyramids, or are they unnatural rock formations? Since a diver discovered them in 1986, these bizarre structures in the ocean off the coast of Japan, known as Japan's Atlantis, have perplexed scientists. Surprisingly, scientists continue to debate whether human beings or Mother Nature built the Yonaguni Monument, and whether certain stone etchings are natural scratches or human-made sculptures of people and animals. It continues to confound people as one of the oldest riddles that scholars still can't explain. Today, it is a well-liked dive site for tourists. Number 1. The Abyss. We're not referring to James Cameron's 1989 film about explorers who stumble upon a subaquatic civilization. Rather, scientists are venturing into the actual abyss, or the region between 13,000 and 20,000 feet below the surface, in search of new marine life. Numerous novel species were discovered during a recent mission near Australia, as well as lesser-known fauna like the faceless fish, which hasn't been spotted in this region since 1873, the smooth-head blobfish, the brittle monkey star, the spiny king crab, and the deep-sea lizardfish are among the other uncommon species the scientists gathered. That is all for this video. We will be back soon with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time!